We live in very uncertain times. There's a global disaster every 5 minutes. World leaders are trying to swing around their shriveled up old dicks. And it feels like every major tech corporation is trying to take over the world. It's for these reasons that you should watch this show, since it makes fun of all of that.
What do people think is round, but is actually flat?
The Earth?
No, your balls.
Let me introduce you to Inside Job, an adult animated show from Netflix that is the closest you will ever get to Gravity Falls Season 3. Mostly because it was made by a Gravity Falls writer, as well as someone who worked on all this stuff. Shion... Fuck it, this. It also has Alex Hurst, the creator of Gravity Falls, and Mike Last Names Are Stupid, who worked on BoJack Best Show Ever Made Horseman. In short, this is a good-ass show. Inside Job is a show about cover-ups, conspiracies. You got lizard people, flat earthers, an entire episode about moon conspiracies. Oh, what, another story about the moon landing being faked, right? Wrong! Basic even! This is a story where people landed on the moon and decided to make their own moon colony because Earth sucks so bad. That is called going the extra step. Also, Jeff Bezos gets eaten by a kraken.
This is why I don't allow bathroom breaks!
I told you this show's good. You got references to the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, all the way up to the Minions and K. Rool being in Smash. Yet it still has time to pay lip service to mental health for traumatic childhoods, through characters that aren't complete sociopaths. Speaking of characters, we got Reagan, a socially awkward scientist with a lot of parent issues, Brett, who's in the same boat but way dumber, a boomer dolphin man, the sassy black one who gets arguably the best lines, a talking mushroom who actually gets the best lines, and the drug one.
Is this what you really think of me? I'm not just a drug guy, you know. I speak Latin!
Yeah, sure. Whatever, dude. You love weed. We get it.
Combine that with the more obvious satire of today's problems, and you realize that this show is pretty much made for 20-somethings. And oh hey, would you look at who makes up the majority of my audience. Point is, I'm pretty sure the majority of you would enjoy this show, and it's really weird how no one knows about it. Seriously, how does the 10th documentary about this guy blow up Twitter to the point where people are dressing as him for Halloween, but this subreddit has less members than Big Mouths? Big Mouths! This has 7 seasons and a spin-off, and I still haven't met a single person who watches it. With that said, does anyone actually know if this show is good or not? Every time I bring it up, the discussion just kinda dies with the faces. Which, to be fair, whatever. Point is, this is a good show about people running the shadow government that runs the regular government. I can almost guarantee that everyone is gonna find something to like about this show. Is it perfect? No, it has some characters that are underused compared to others, and there are definitely funnier shows out there, but it's absolutely a show that needs more attention. These people need more work. There's 10 episodes out right now, there's 10 more about to drop, I'm assuming tomorrow if I get this out in time, and the episodes clock in at about 30 minutes. You can afford to watch one, and if you don't have Netflix, go watch it before Netflix gets desperate and makes another reference to Zootopia porn. Also,
Recycle. Healthcare is a right. Delete Twitter.
that it seemed like a very timely clip.